Hello, welcome. Dr. Sushma Singh this side. Today in Unit 11, Marriage and its Changing Pattern, we are going to start our lecture with patterns of spouse selection. The phenomena of arranged marriage. It is a general perception among all of us that most marriages in India are fixed or arranged by parents or elders on behalf of and or with the consent of the boy or the girl involved in marriage. We give this pattern of selecting a spouse the label of arranged marriage. In contrast to the marriage by self-choice, this pattern of spouse selection is deemed to be an arranged process. In popular uses, a marriage by self-choice is known as love marriage. You may also find in some cases both patterns of spouse selection. There seems to be some arbitrariness about the uses of two terms. Shah has made a perception observation about arranged marriage. We presume that there has no choice in arranged marriages in traditional India. Of course, in a regime of child marriage, a child did not have a choice. This does not, however, mean that the child's parents and other elders did not have alternative to choose from. Conversely, in the so-called love marriage among adults in a certain selection of society, today choice is restricted by a number of social factors. With the above comment in mind, you can discuss the prevalence of arranged marriage in India in relation to the rules of endogamy pertaining to caste subcaste among the Hindus, which limit marriage alliance within certain groups. The rules of exogamy, which disallow marriage within Gotra among the higher caste Hindus. Regulations about positive prescriptive and negative proscriptive rules about marriage with parallel and cross cousin among the Hindu and Muslims and Christian sections among speakers or Dravidian languages. Customs which indicate a specific preference for marriage between certain types of relatives or groups, especially among the tribal groups. All the above factors make arrangement marriage with somewhat more desirable pattern of selection of spouse. For a good number of high caste Hindus, matching of horoscope charts relating to one's birth under certain astrological calculations constitutes an important element in the final choice of the marriage partner. With the advent of information technology tools and their easy availability, apart from astrologers matching the horoscopes of a boy and a girl, computers are used to match horoscope. Application of information technology can be seen in the proliferation of websites dealing with the matchmaking. Now let us move to the point marriage by self-choice. In the light of raised age at marriage prescribed by the law and easy access to the information technology for finding a spouse, it is relatively easy for the concerned boy or girl to find a spouse by self-choice. The traditionally placed restrictions on free interaction between a boy and a girl in India are now almost impossible to enforce. And this is yet another factor which has given impetus to marriage by self-choice. The measure of participation in choosing one's life partner shows variation between different groups. For example, among the Muslims, by and large, the parents, elders, or wali arrange a marriage, but owing to forces of modernization along with the spread of education in minority communities, self-choice in selecting one's spouse is equally prevalent in their cases too. Bloomberg and Dwarki found the following patterns of spouse selection in India: marriage by parents or elder choice without consulting either the boy or the girl; marriage by self-choice without consulting parent or elders; marriage by self-choice but with parents' consent; marriage by parents' choice but with the consent of both the boy and the girl involved in the marriage; marriage by parents' choice but with the consent of only one of the two partners involved. Very often, parents or elders consult the boy and obtain his consent in the choice of spouse. Often, the parents and elders do not consider it important to ask the girl whether she approves of the match. Among the urban educated classes, arranged marriage with the consent of the boy and the girl appears to be the most preferred pattern. Very often, the parents and sometimes the boy and girl concerned arrange the marriage through newspaper and advertisement. Here we want to close this lecture. Thanks for listening.